Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings. Beautiful Ascension Star family. Welcome. Thank you for all your love, light, support, appreciation, your participation, your hearted comments, importantly, as our collective uniting light. Today I bring you the reading for the collective water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the month of October. If it is your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or you have multiple placements in your natal chart, then definitely there is a message for you. It is general and collective, but guided through spiritual or divine channel. Thank you. So Spirit of Light, as we come together for our Pisces, our Scorpio and Cancer collective, the water signs of the Zodiac, for the month of October. The 10th month in the Gregorian calendar. What can you tell us for our beautiful water signs? 4 messages, please. That will be the theme for October. Do listen out to the air signs and the fire sign videos. Perhaps you have placements there, or you can share it with others that are of the air sign or elemental placements. Do forgive me, I'm trying to listen to Spirit at the same time. So your theme this month is to be more light and fluid and transparent, to go with the flow, to allow what needs to happen to come through in a very seamless way, they show me, like floating down a riverbank and trusting that the current will pull you to where you need to be, contouring you, meandering you through without hitting the rock. So do not resist. Do not resist. Allow yourself to be feminine this month, to be sensual, to be sexual. Sexual doesn't mean engaging in activity that you shouldn't for the sake of being sexual. It is about embracing your sexuality. Whether you're male or female, love your body, love yourself, thank yourself, intend yourself back to health, back to softness, tenderness, gentleness, kindness, politeness. Right? Pamper yourself, even if you soak your feet, give yourself a massage. Love yourself fragrantly, freshly back. Right, let's see what comes. We have the 6 of Cups, pleasure, pride, love, memory, remembering, going back to yourself, finding yourself, reinventing yourself, right? Rekindling the parts of you that you've put asleep, put away, locked away. It's about reconnecting. Perhaps you need to take a drive down a place you once lived, or to meet a friend, or to reconnect with an aspect of a talent or a creativity of yours. And it could also mean people from the past returning. Reconnecting, reacquainting, repartnering. Right, so it's about going back in time. This is your month, attending to matters of the past. Right, perhaps you open a photo album. I know technology allows us to store on our phones, but perhaps you do have pictures, not necessarily photos of people, but it could be photos of art that you might have done, or articles addressing your past. It could also be letting go of your past, but there's some fulfillment that is coming from your past, your memories. I'm also getting letting go of your past, giving away your past. It could be an accumulation of things that you share with others, you give away to others, ideas, inspiration, clothing, extra items that will bring you that satisfaction and fulfillment to make another happy. Your past is helping another's present or future. Okay, so we've got, let's see, we have the 6 of Wands, a victory. You've got 2 6s. Interesting, because the Cancer sign is a double 6 or a double 9. So whatever you are going to do this month is going to bring you a triumph, a victory, and accomplishments, a sense of recognition, fame, achievement, a celebration, and it will be a big one. It's about community and crowd, people. It's big and it's exciting. There's a lot of heartedness in it, I feel, coming from not just your physical heart, but a sense of relief that it's finally accomplished, it's done. You've been waiting for this moment or this time, and it is here. Wealth, 10 of Pentacles. So it is real, it's big. It's it could be wealth in the physical sense, money coming in, generational wealth, family wealth, inheritance. It could also be your wealth finally coming in. For whatever you've put the work in, you are now receiving the accolades for it, the recognition, the promotion, the finance, the resources. It could also be some of you taking the lead in your families, spiritual wealth and legacy, ancestral wealth, healing energy, so that you could open up the Akashic, the seals of wealth that have been sealed. So you're carrying a lot of power this month on earth. I did get to see the Tower. I see now the 9 of Pentacles. I did see the Tower. Right, so I didn't take it though, for whatever reason. But there will be a sudden shift or change that I'm getting that will propel you in a positive direction from an upheaval that you're going through or have gone through. It was a lesson or lessons of learning and growth. It's part of your life, your contract. That's why the 10 of Pentacles is here. Have you passed the test? Have you achieved or accomplished it? Once you do reconnect with that timeline of the past, it is propelling you forward into the victory, the accomplishment, into the 10 of Pentacles, to bring you into the 9 of Pentacles, self-sustained, independent, victorious, wealthy, the quality, the luxury, the success that you will then be able to part with others as a sovereign being through the investment or the achievement. But you have to revisit not past lives, your recent past, to address something, or something from your recent past is going to, that work you've put in is now going to pay off. So there is a potential of multiple possibilities being a general collective reading that you could come into power at this time from the investments you have done in the past, that is now coming into full circle, into cycle of victory, of accomplishment, of celebration. Lovely. All right, let's have a look at your soul lesson, the guidance for soul lesson for the collective of water sign spirit. Does my life have room for more pleasure or play? Does my life have room for more pleasure or play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? At your very first card says pleasure. The Six of Cups is pleasure, contentment, joy, playfulness. Maybe in certain relationships or with work, is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild and playful side of you? So yes, it's also about going back to reconnect to your inner child, who you was at some time in your life, a point in your life. Why are you so stuck on something? Let go and release. That is now preparing your way for what is to come. You know, as children, we do so much of things, and being simple, humble, natural, innocent, playful, enjoying things. And as we grow up, we get so serious about life that we forget the little things that we did that could be the triggers and catalysts of our prosperity now. So if you as a little child were making mud cakes and enjoyed doing it, it brought you great satisfaction to toil with the earth, to be creative, to make this, to make it with your hand, to bake it in the sun and be proud of this piece of creation, could actually be you starting a little baking business, for example. Do you understand where I'm going with this? So it could be creating, you know, little furrows and putting a seedling in there and watching it grow and being so excited about, oh, a little flower's coming out of it, or the leaf is becoming bigger, and you think nothing of it. Oh, I was just a little child and I would play with the seeds. And you could start a little nursery, for example. So that's where we're going. You know, it's not for everybody, but I'm giving you an idea of how the past can help you in the present. So what is your soul action? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play, to let go of anything, any need to produce anything. Let it take care of itself. Go with the flow. Let the river carry you by the current of divinity, simplicity, naturality into sovereignty. Let's get your sacred card. Where would you meditate and concentrate to improve your self into consciousness, to bring you to where you need to be with? What would Spirit reveal in your meditation? Where would you visit? What's the site for our water sign spirit? Machu Picchu. I am nourished in both body and mind. I see my path. In the wider universe, I reap what I sow. Whatever you do in life is what you create, what you accrue, what comes back to you. Machu Picchu is your sacred site. So in meditation, visit there. Hold the vision, intention to plant the seeds, the ideas and inspiration that will grow on these fields and nourish the community inside of who you are. sowing the seeds. I just spoke about seedlings. Right, your crystal message, please, Spirit. Thank you. Crystal guidance. Angelite. Spiritual growth or religious community. I've already used the word spiritual and community. Right? Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So you're being called to reconnect with your divine parts. A spiritual community, listening to spiritual talk, message, ideas, inspiration, connecting with the community of the divine as well as like-minded people in physical, in reality, investment in the right energy. Angelite is a crystal that connects you with the crystal kingdom of the angelics. But if you don't have it, you hold the intention. That's all. It's a point of showing you how the crystals work with the angelics, the archangelics, because they're composed of not just photon light, adamantine particles, but very much of crystalline vibration. That's where we're moving into a crystal state of consciousness, a light, energetic sense of consciousness. It's all part of the union and communion of the different qualities and quantums of energy. Animal spirit guide message, please. Thank you. Right, so what do we have here? We have the dog. I believe this has come up already in one of the previous messages. So, divine service. How can you serve yourself better? We already spoke about you connecting to yourself, your personal community inside of you, your inner child, your loyalty, your connection, your kindness, your obedience to yourself. Loving yourself is the ability then to love others. But a dog has to love itself, trust itself, in order to love its owners, its family it's with, to protect it. Right, to connect with the inner child, the innate aspects of it, knowing that my purpose is to be loyal. This candle flame is out of go. Well, the external noise that you might be hearing is the roadworks that's taking place. I think they're putting new tar on the parts that have had the cracks and the potholes. All right, let's go ahead. Seed of potential. We are planting seeds. Planting seeds. And I think I've seen this card in a reading earlier as well. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sproutings. Promise with your attention and care. See, it's all about going within here again. A lot of us have to reconnect with ourselves, our child aspects, our innocence, our past. And again, it's about planting seeds. Reap what you sow. Gardening, toiling with the earth, new growth, new beginnings, new ideas and inspiration. Right? It's a time of 10 is the 10th month, Wheel of Fortune, new growth, new cycle, new beginnings, wealth, prosperity. You've already got the 10 of Pentacles. If you bring that down to 1, it's new beginnings. Right, so it's all about growth. The action to growth, playing with the soil, toiling with the soil, laughing with your plants, laughing with yourself and at yourself. Why not? We're allowed to laugh at ourselves. but we're good at laughing at others. So how about let's laugh with ourselves, with us, at us, inside of us. Laughing is good for your heart. It gets your ventricles going. It keeps your blood pumping. It gives you that excitement, that exhilaration, that fire. Let's get an angel number. We have 2222. 2222. Feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility are keywords. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. Feminine forces, that's water, contouring, the meandering, the curvaceousness, the sexiness, the sexualness, the sensuality. Water as a force, a current, emotion, motion. It's all about the softness and the roundedness of life. Being simple, being humble, being patient, being kind and gentle. And in that you find balance. So trust the forces of light, the angelic forces, the crystalline forces, the natural forces of life. And be aware of repetition, because we've got 2, 2, 2, 2. So it's repeat. Pay attention to the signs. These numbers could show up in twos, multiple twos. What spiritual gift can you work on this month to improve yourself, your spiritual awakening? Right, we have Akashic Records. You're being called to explore the Akashic Records to provide powerful insight and guidance. And perhaps being so close to Machu Picchu on the table, that's possibly where you could be switched on to tap into your Akashic. Your Akashic is your contracts, your lives, your lessons, your scrolls, your divine purpose, your lineage, your timelines. And with the 10 of Pentacles already, you're in a cycle of generational, ancestral wealth, part of your family, your heritage. And 2222 is a length of time. It's over 2,000 years, a timeline where the initial seeds were planted. Let's get a time message. I've got a 6, and we have 2 6s already with the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, and you have another 6. Harvest the crop. 6 weeks, 6 months could bring the benefit, the reward, the message or the guidance, whatever you've been planting already. In 6 weeks' time could mature, or if you're working on it now, could arrive in 6 months. So we're now in October, so diarize 6 months from now could bring about a great surprise. A completion of something you've already began. 6 weeks, 6 months. The number 6 is showing up 4 times, 5 times actually. We've got 3 on the card and we have 3 on the table. So be conscious of things taking place in 6 months and could be on the 6th of the month, or a 6th of a month in 6 weeks time, or 6 months time could be significant. And we do one more. Straight away that came out. The calm. I breathe, live and grow. The light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fears dissipates, and I find peace in my being. So, that gentle current that takes you down the river, enjoy it. Allow your hair, allow your body to surrender in its peace and calm, in its softness and gentleness. Carefully, sensually, calmly, soothing your mind, your body and heart and your spirit, as you soak in the sun that beams on your face, your skin, and lights up the way for the calm. All right, beautiful water signs, swim away and drink away the light, the love. Thank you. Love you. Be blessed. Till next.